We've all been hearing how the housing market's going crazy and houses are appreciating at a 10% rate. And if you're anything like me, you're saying to yourself, oh bother, here we go again. We don't need these knee-jerk reactions to inventory and these big spikes in prices. We need a steady, sustainable market. Now, I've been hearing these numbers locally here in Seattle, rumors of 20 to 30 offers and, rumors of being outbid on a property to the tune of 100 grand, stuff like that. And I quickly dismissed it as knee-jerk reaction hype. Like Little John hyping up the housing market. Fun for a second, but short-lived. Nevertheless, it appears that my early dismissal was a bit premature, as apparently it's not only the Seattle market that's seeing hefty appreciation levels. Now, NAR last week reported that 133 out of 140 metropolitan statistical areas are showing annual increases in their median price. 133 metro areas is not bad compared to only 74 just in 2012 in the last quarter. So we've almost doubled just in one quarter. Again, good news, but is it too good too quick? Again, we've been through this before, and the question as we dive into these numbers is, can this truly be sustained, or are we creating an environment that can't continue at this pace, thus creating another bubble scenario? Maybe not, but keep that question in mind while we digest these numbers. Numbers like the median house price increasing from $158,600 a year ago to $176,600 today. That's an 11% increase in just 1 year. You'd have to go all the way back to the Wild West days in 2005 when it was 13.6%. Guys, huge bells and whistles should have just gone off in your head. I mean, seriously, I just compared our appreciation levels to 2005 when we were building this huge house of cards that came crumbling down. Seriously, guys, bells and whistles. I don't know about you, but I don't want any part of the housing in 2013 to be compared to those days. This is my career, and this is my passion, and I want it to be long-lived, and those of you that are watching and are in the business for the right reasons, I'm sure you guys agree. Now, obviously, this bodes well for the market right now, and as many of you know, this has quickly turned into a seller's market, and yes, I know it all depends on your location, but overall, even NAR is saying that the tide is changing to the seller side. Lawrence Yun, a NAR chief economist, said that many areas are experiencing a seller's market. Now, quote, the supply-demand balance is clearly tilted towards sellers in a good portion of the country. Inventory conditions are expected to remain fairly constrained this year, so overall price increases should be well above the historic gain of 1 to 2 percentage points above the inflation rate. If home builders can continue to ramp up production, then home price growth is expected to be moderate in 2014. Now, you'd have to go all the way back to 2009 when we had that whole tax credit thing. You remember that? Anyways, you'd have to go back to that time frame to see existing sale numbers like we see today. 4.9 million in 2013, which, by the way, is almost a 10% increase from just a year ago. Again, let's pause to ponder and put these numbers into perspective. 10% more homes selling for 11% higher than they did just a year ago. Sustainable or not sustainable? Look, I enjoy a hot market just as much as the next guy, but when I see these numbers and low inventory and fabricated low rates, I don't know, it just makes me nervous. It just feels too similar. And you know what? To be honest and to vent a little bit, I like what we have. And for the most part, the crooks and the quick dollar loan officers and realtors, they're out of the game. They couldn't hack it. I like what's left. I like that we have true professionals that truly care about their clients and this industry. And you know what's going to happen? Heck, I've already seen it on ABC News. Loan officer number 4 on the best new job list. All these greedy quick dollar folks flock to the housing again because they see it's so hot, and we get an influx of crappy realtors and LOs. I just don't want to see it again. Leave it to the professionals. We fought through this mess. We're still here, and we can handle it. We don't need the schemers, and we don't need the scammers to come back. Go away. And for God's sake, if you're a future homeowner or a current homeowner, appreciate the seasoned vet in this industry. Use them. Trust them. They're still here for a reason. Okay, calm down a little bit. Realtors, loan officers, educate your clients as to what's going on and help them navigate this crazy market. We may not agree with it, but it's here and it's on us to help them reach their goals in this fast-moving market. By the way, you know the market's all out of whack when Fannie and Freddie can take a house back, get a BPO, and then get it appraised, and then add an additional 10 to 20% of that, list the house, and still get 20 offers on it. Anyways, that's my 2 cents, and I'll see you guys next week.